Hey internet, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of the John Graves Show. In Naruto news, apparently they have finally released the screenshots of the leads who are going to be in the Naruto movie, and pretty much is just as who you figured it would be. It's Sasuke, Naruto, Boruto, and Sarada. In case you haven't realized, that is both of their children. And honestly, from that, they are going to be the main characters. They are they do talk about like their voice actors and stuff like that. And also apparently that there will be a connecting manga that is supposed to drop during Golden Week. In this case, for those out there who don't know, Golden or at least who don't play Persona, Golden Week is April 27th, and it will be a double issue. Issues 22 and 23. The manga will be called The Seventh Hokage and the Scarlet Spring Month. Really, that sure is a long-winded title, but Cutting over into Persona news, apparently the article title says that Persona 5 officially release date in October. The pre-order bonuses incentives are already available on the PlayStation Vita platform. And that title's a bit misleading, because really going into reading the article itself is that, like, upon the date, okay, the October date, nobody really necessarily has actually come out and has actually tried to confirm it. I mean, they're pretty much keeping quiet about the whole, about like the entire Persona series. So technically, if they can say anything about it, I really do hope that the game itself, it does drop out. Or at least like it does drop during during October, so that you get Metal Gear Solid out of the way, and then you can go ahead and cut over and play that. They also go on to talk about the main characters, saying that the main characters themselves, in this case, or at least like in this game, they are pretty much juveniles. They are rough around the edges. They are pretty much like your type of delinquent type of main character, meaning that instead of them being all happy and trying to talk their way through their problems, they come off a little bit more like they actually really want to start fights and so on and so forth. Or pretty much that's the idea that I'm pretty much getting. And this one is actually supposed to center around a lot more of like a more like normalcy type of thing of like how we are today. And then people, they sort of just stumble upon power like out of nowhere, and then, whatever. They also go in to talk about the pre-order bonuses, and honestly, for the pre-order bonuses, they only seem to want one to release a Blu-ray DVD for Persona 5, and this is only for the the Japanese audience. They really haven't thought of anything for us yet. But honestly, in terms of the PlayStation Vita platform, aside from the new characters, they really don't have all that much left to announce. So that is what I gotta say about that, about the Persona thing, though. And finally, in Hideo Kojima is not fired news, apparently one of the voice actors, Donna Brooke, she pretty much came out and said that we've had it all, or at least the people out there who have pretty much have heard that Kojima was fired from Konami, they heard wrong, and they got it all wrong, because a lot of people, they still actually believe that Hideo Kojima was fired, and that he's not necessarily working on Metal Gear Solid anymore. And honestly, she goes on to say that she was trying to, or at least she's going to say that Konami is correct in that Kojima has not actually been fired. As I stated previously, he and his team are still working hard on getting the game out. My sincerest apology to Konami, Hideo Kojima, and his fans for giving the wrong impression. I was trying to add my voice pleading with all the fans not to abandon Metal Gear Solid 5 because the stuff happening at Konami, and I threw my support behind Kojima and everyone who had worked over the last 5 years and working to make this game the greatest ever. Kojima himself has confirmed in a statement that he is 100% involved in completing the Phantom Pain, and has determined that and is determined to make it his greatest game that he has ever directed. And to be fair, is that like going on from like other articles, we do necessarily see that he will be leaving the company, of course, but at the same time though, but like until that time that he actually leaves, he will be working on Metal Gear Solid. And if they do plan on making other ones in the future, they will call upon him and his team to make more. However, in terms of Silent Hills, he's not going to be involved in that, and that's just going to be like that right there is going to be their standalone thing. And honestly, it does really make you worry, because he was actually the main person to actually make PT to make that PT demo as good as it was. So pretty much that is just like a whole thing over here to clear all this stuff up. So yeah, that is what I got to say about that. What do you think about these news articles? Do you like it, love them, hate them? Tell me down there in the comment section. I'll catch you on the next John Graves Show. Please keep watching anime, keep playing video games. I'm